Greetings all. This video starts at the Raiatea airport as we're moving to our fifth island in French Polynesia. You can see the Rotoa harbor as we take off and head for Bora Bora. This is another short 20-minute flight, and we get to see the turquoise blue waters of Bora Bora as we land. The Bora Bora airport is not actually located on the island of Bora Bora, but rather on Bute Island, which is part of the surrounding barrier reef system. The airport has some lovely murals as you approach the terminal building, and walking in you hear some Tahitian music being played to greet all of the passengers. Air Tahiti provides a shuttle boat for its passengers to get them to the main town of Vaitape. From the Vaitape dock, we take a shuttle bus to our first resort, the Hotel Royal Bora Bora. This video covers our stay at two different resorts on the island of Bora Bora. Hotel Royal Bora Bora is located on the southeastern end of the island. The resort is bisected by Route de Ceinture, which is the main road that goes around the entire island. The road is not that busy, so crossing it was not a big deal. The resort is very nice, and it has good amenities. It was very nice to have a cool, air-conditioned room to sleep in. The room itself was very nice, nothing opulent, but very comfortable. The resort seemed to be reasonably well maintained, and you can get a sense of the landscaping from this picture. The resort only had one restaurant, but snacks could also be ordered at the bar. Here you can see the entire resort from their dock. The water was calm that morning, so Linda and I decided to head out and snorkel the area in front of the resort. Although this is not your typical coral snorkeling, there was still lots to see in this area. After snorkeling, Linda and I decided to relax and that we would have dinner at the resort that night, which just happened to include a Polynesian show. The next morning, we walked to the well-known Matira Beach. This was a beautiful beach that was only about 15 minutes away from the resort. This is a large beach, and the water stays very shallow, like waist deep, for a long ways. This is also a very popular spot for couples to get married. We passed several restaurants while walking to Matira Beach, and we decided to try the Lucky House restaurant for dinner that night. Linda and I were both craving salads for dinner that night. Both the food and the service were excellent at the Lucky House restaurant. The next day, we were off to our second resort on Bora Bora.
Yeah, and I think it's a good idea since they have only 2 weeks, because for us, we have 1 month for vacation in the year.
Our driver was super friendly, and she told us a lot about what it was like for local Tahitians living on Bora Bora. Luckily, we got to see a lot more of the island of Bora Bora as we went around the side of the island that we had not yet seen. Like the airport, the next resort was not actually on the island of Bora Bora, though we had to take a shuttle boat to get to the resort.
From the shuttle boat base, we could actually see La Bora Bora Pearl off in the distance, so we knew where we were going, which was kind of neat. Once we got to the dock, you could start to see the resort coming into focus. The beautiful turquoise water, and then walking up to the resort itself. It was absolutely beautiful, and I was trying not to jump up and down like a giddy little schoolgirl. They brought us to the lobby, and we had to fill out some paperwork. The lobby was gorgeous with a bunch of wood and art and huge palapa ceiling, and it was beautiful to see. Because our rooms were not ready, we got a quick tour of the resort just to see what the other amenities were, and that was very educational. I especially appreciated all the beautiful landscaping. There was artwork and sculptures and beautiful flowers all throughout the resort. The pool, which was never very busy when we were there, was actually quite lovely too. And they had a really nice beach area. Finally, we were shown to our bungalow, 125. The bungalows that had a view of Mount Otumanu were supposed to be the premium ones, but we actually really liked ours because we had a view of the water hitting the reef in the distance, and that was kind of neat. Again, the room was beautiful. More than I could possibly expected. It was all very luxurious with flowers everywhere, everything we could possibly want, and we were just so happy we were just going to relax for the 3 nights that we were there. Again, just exceeded my expectations in every which way. But of course, the best part of an overwater bungalow is the deck. And it had 2 levels, one where you could sit and relax, and then a lower one where you could actually get into the water. And this is your own private oasis, very, very private. Nobody can see you on your bungalow, and you can swim from it. Now, the water is pretty shallow, maybe 4 feet at the most, but still lovely to be able to go in for a dip. And it is all sandy, so you don't need swim shoes. But there are coral pieces, as Dan found, but still just lovely to be able to just jump in the water from your room. Another neat thing that the resort had done was built an artificial coral garden right in the middle of all the bungalows so that you could go and do a little bit of snorkeling and see some fish. And there was a fair number of fish, and it was kind of neat that they'd rebuilt a coral reef right there for you. So it was kind of a nice way to kill an hour or so. We also used their free kayak and wandered around just to see what the other bungalows looked like and saw some pretty deluxe one, although I do think ours was still pretty nice. But very interesting just to be able to kayak all around, and it was a fun activity to do while we were there. In addition to the overwater bungalows, they also had some garden beach bungalows nestled in the trees, and they were kind of neat too. They had their own private pools. Not that I got to see them, but that's what I understood. And lots of weddings, lots of honeymoon couples, because Bora Bora is the romantic island. If you felt like shopping, there was 3 stores. We looked through them, but nothing said, buy me, buy me, buy me. There were 3 restaurants at La Bora Bora, 2 that were included in our stay and one a little bit more upscale. Food was good, the breakfast buffet was wonderful, and the resort was everything I could possibly have imagined.